from the bottom. From the bottom. You know we go. Wake up. Wake up. It's 50 episodes deep.
5-0. Can y'all believe it?
5-0. You heard me?
Damn. But before y'all start listening to this amazing episode, we would like y'all to go in and leave a review on iTunes, Google Play, whatever, Spreaker. I don't know. If you listen to us, you're rocking with us. We appreciate it. The big 5-0, 50 Cent.
Yeah, he said the big 5. Oh, you know what? I want to give my uncle a shout out. He just made the big 5-0. I heard he was lit. Shout out Nat, Uncle Nat. We'll be seeing him soon. But yeah, man, 5-0, man. How you feel?
Yeah, I still can't believe it. We made it past 10 episodes.
Man, we made it past 10. You know what? The first 10, they weren't even hard. It was fun. The hardest part, like we always say, was editing. That was it.
Yeah, it was. We learned a lot. We met a lot of amazing people along the way. A lot of amazing podcasters. A lot of amazing networks. Speaking of networks, I would like to announce
what it is.
That we have joined another network.
Another.
Called
Clap it up.
Called the No Phoney Podcast Network.
There you go.
How did this keep happening? I have no idea. Man, we with, X Squad Stand Up, Fat Lowe's Radio, and Tribulation Saints networks, 3 networks that are up and coming, taking off, and they believed in your boys to ask us to be a part of their movement.
Man, that's a leap of faith right there, bro.
Man, who you telling?
I ain't lying. I enjoy it. I enjoy every bit of it, man. But like I said, man, hard work.
So y'all better stay tuned. Talk to the OG Keith. Giving me some game on how to have guests on our show. Yeah. So you better stay tuned because ain't no telling. We going after the big fish, the small fish, the red fish, the blue fish. Green
fish. Wait, hot
one fish, two fish.
Give a dog a bone. I smell my bacon. Wait, how it go from a dog in a minute? You remember that part?
No,
red fish, blue fish, green fish, blue something. Knick-knack, paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. You remember that part?
Hurt your brain, man. You better stop.
I'm not going to think about it for too long.
But funny part. Yeah, hey, man, we just have to tell y'all, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. Every bit of y'all. It's motivation, to constantly, no matter what feedback it is.
It can be bad. It can be good.
This is motivation, man.
It could be gold. It could be wood.
It could be termite wood too, but all of it. It's good. It helps us. Makes us create.
Yeah, it helps us be better. But we're going to get this started. And we got this, we're going to start the topics like we always do. But me and Jared just have to go back and reminisce about back in the day we played ball.
Back in the day when I was young.
And we thought we was on the NBA team. But it was only a rec team.
Oh, man. What was the name of the squad?
Street Ballers.
Shout out to the Street Ballers crew, but bruh, we have something to talk about.
And it don't hit you until you get older or some of the stuff from back in the day that you really don't think about.
Yeah, man, like showing up to practice. First off, we're not in the league. Matter of fact, no, I take that back. We were in a men's adult league. But we didn't get paid for it.
So we didn't get paid. We paid to play.
We paid to play. And I ain't gonna lie. For me coming up here, I was like, yo, man, it's different, man. I play on a squad, man. I'm like, this is practice. I was young.
We had jerseys.
Yeah, we had jerseys. My jersey was huge. But, man.
Yeah, they're like 4XL, like a dress. Did. I still got it.
Wait, you had like a 4X too?
I still got the damn jersey upstairs. They go down to my knees.
You like, wait, I don't even know why I wore that. We all used
back in the day when everything big was in style. Except you couldn't do a crossover because it kept getting stuck in your shirt.
I wonder how Hot Sauce did it. Because he used to have some
because he was carrying.
Yeah, you're right. He was carrying everything, including the jeans. Oh,
but I'll tell y'all how crazy this was. Back in the day, we was practicing like we was a real team.
Yep.
And you know, on the team, most people have, you know, the rec team, if any of y'all play rec, you probably want to have 8 people to make sure everybody get enough playing time. Tell me why our team had like 15 people.
15. And
like we was a real NBA team. We going over plays and defense, and we only won like 1 game.
No, but this is the funny part. At practice, we had 8 to 10 people.
Yeah, practice we always had 8 that
practice.
Some of them paid.
Some of them paid.
Yeah.
They was like, yeah, man, wait till I get paid this week, man.
They played the whole season about waiting for next week to get paid.
I'd be like, man. But when game day showed up, for some reason, there was an extra 10 people who, for some reason, got playing time. And we sitting there on the bench just like, yeah, I think I'm about to get in. I'm like, wait a minute.
We had a coach.
Ooh.
Who?
Toasters.
Man, I don't know what we was on, man. He swore he was like Calipari or Phil Jackson or something.
Hey, I tell you one thing. Playing against him, I never seen somebody call so many fouls. The game was slowed down. You know how March Madness would be within the last 30 seconds?
They said back in the day, you know, basketball was more physical. Sure. Some of them people from back then that came over and they call them foul for every little thing.
Everything. I be like, we can't even get a game going, man. Foul.
You ever play pickup ball and you had like 21 foul calls in the span of 5 minutes?
Man, and it's on one side of the court the whole time. Like, dude, we haven't ran the man, how when I'm backing you down, you pushing me back? Wait, what? Or like, how you gonna back somebody down from the 3-point?
Well, you ever had somebody say they call a foul because they thought you were gonna foul them, they anticipated you fouling them,
I remember
but
that.
You didn't foul them?
Hey, I remember
he called it.
Hey, I remember that. One of my partners, he was dribbling the ball, right? He crossed it over and stumbled, and he called foul. We were sitting on the bench like, did Casper just roll by and give him a hard foul? What happened? Like, for real. I'm like, dude, we looking at him like, nah, man, you hit me. Somebody hit me. I'm like, dude, it was just you, the ball.
Or y'all had them goofy players who fall over their own foot and swear somebody touched them.
This one, or get fouled by their own teammate.
Listen, I know we ain't the only ones who did some dumb stuff back when we were younger. I just couldn't believe we just really thought we made it. We just knew we was something back then.
How many seasons did we play with them? Did we play like 2 or 3?
Yeah. And then, you know, it wasn't until like you get older, a little older, you be like, wait a minute, man. This ain't right. Practice. Then you start feeling like AI. Mm-hmm. How you going to practice? And we still going 0-9 the whole season.
For what? Yeah, practice. You might as well go have fun. That's how I've looked at it. That's what we should have did. You know, like when we plan, tell each other, "Hey, look, just come this way for a screen." You know, do it like that. Because Chris, that's what he been doing. Like before Hoop Fest, when we started playing again, he was like, "Hey, when you come in and I'm giving you a screen, come to me as close as you can so I can close him out." And man, that pick and roll game is stupid.
It's so stupid that he probably ain't gonna be able to play this shit.
Oh man, I gotta shout my guy, y'all do, man. You get better, bro. We with you, bro. We still going. You heard me? We going.
I just never heard nobody breaking their hand lifting up a pack of Kool-Aid.
Who did that?
Is that what Chris did?
Nah, he was sparring.
Oh, okay. I thought
he lifted a pack of Kool-Aid. I ain't making the hoop fest this time, guys. But yeah, man. Yeah, he said it was sparring. He broke a hip bone. So the other person,
hip bone?
He broke the person. He broke his hand, left hand.
I didn't even know they hit so hard in sparring.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Ant was going at it. Ant was He was getting me. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Did you at least get some licks back on him?
We was going, I ain't gonna lie. We sparred for like 10 minutes and I ain't even realize it. Like just straight up going back and forth. Boy, my arms was hurting so much. But nah, man, he was a good sparring partner. I'm pretty sure he could have did more. But you know me, I'm like, hey, if you with me, you with me. It'd be a lesson learned. I'm like, but it won't happen again. But you know, it'd be a lesson learned.
Sure, that's what happened when you deal with them dang MMA fighters.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that's gonna be for later.
What? Now you got everybody wondering what you got to say.
Later. The question is for later.
Oh man. Yeah, but we do have to keep it moving because we don't want to keep y'all all night.
Yeah, man, because we would do. My wife said, "All right, baby, I see you next year." I'm like, "Well, dang." I be over there for that long, and sometimes I'll be like, "Yo, that was 5 hours for real." It don't feel like it sometimes, huh?
It do catch you off guard.
It do.
But that's the life of a podcaster.
Yeah.
A lot of behind the scenes, pickle and beans.
And we just be cooling though. Creating, laughing.
Just having a good time. We mostly have a conversation.
That's it.
Conversation rules the nation. But all right, here you go. How do you feel about celebrities building schools in Africa compared to the U.S.? I don't know. I say as long as kids getting an education.
As long as the kids getting an education. And that's
why
true.
not help kids who, probably don't have
it? I don't know. I can't be mad with them because over there and
you know what I just thought of?
Yeah.
What do other countries teach their kids about the U.S.?
They probably don't have to teach them nothing. It's all on TV.
No, I'm talking about U.S. history. Though.
About U.S. history?
Like, what do Russia say about the U.S. or China or the U.K. or Mexico or Africa, Australia?
I bet you they would say that they're greedy, manipulating, every hateful word you can think of. I guarantee you, because it shows there's countries, man, that say, yo, we don't like America. We don't like American people because of how we act. Not saying that everybody there here, but if you go back in history and you look at whoever so-called discovered America, how did they discover America? It was all through betrayal, lies, deceit, and greed. They wanted all of this land. And they came over here like Christopher Columbus, dumbass. Oh, I discovered America. You can't discover a house that was already built and owned by somebody. You can't come to McDonald's and say, I discovered McDonald's. The hell? So
when you can alter history, you can say whatever you want.
When you have the power to alter history, and that's what it's always been. Because if you get the full truth on history, honestly, you can probably see why some celebrities may go over to other countries and build. Because if you think about it, man, these kids appreciate it a whole lot more. But then you come to the U.S., man, you got to think about it. Depending on the generation, the parents didn't teach the kids how to appreciate when it comes to schooling. You go to Africa, they always show the poverty. Yeah, the poverty of Africa, but never show you the diamond, the golds, or how wealth or how healthy of a country it is. Meaning, like when it comes to resources, Africa is being sucked dry from all over. But all of a sudden, Africa is this. They're this bad. They're that bad. Then why are you going overtaking the purity of that nation? I don't know why. Because of greed. One thing that the U.S. is built on. So.
Well, I mean, I don't know about how Africa run their school system. But over here, the school system is flawed.
Money.
Yeah.
It's money. Because I'm going to tell you, I work in a wealthy school system in a district, and These kids, they walk around with $1,100 laptops. You can't go in a regular. You can't go to Detroit in a neighborhood and get that. They barely have. They closing schools down because they don't have the resources. But didn't they just finish building Detroit, the basketball arena?
Well, the thing is, they can build prisons.
They can
by the boatload.
But they can't.
But they can't. They cutting more and more stuff away from schools. A lot of after school programs can cut for kids.
Yep, just so they can build. It's like
a lot of kids can't even get lunches
because of that. And you know what though, bro? This is the part I don't understand. If you know these kids are suffering when it comes to having regular, benefit, having food, or having regular resources, the kitchen people, when they done with the food, they throw it away. Why toss all that food? And I know how they always say, well, we can't just give them no food. If you're going to throw away the food, why throw all that food away when there's kids it can go to?
But it ain't just school, though.
It's always businesses and everything.
Restaurants, too.
But
just
you know what they'll say?
Like Walmart.
They'll say that.
I asked them, I said, hey, man, y'all made all this fresh food and y'all closed in like 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. What do y'all do with this food? I was like, y'all get to take it home? They were like, no. They said, we got to throw it away. I said, y'all throw all this food away? Like, all this food that y'all can give out to these homeless people or give out to a family in need.
No. Nah.
But then it is some families who mess it up for the family that's really in need.
Now, wouldn't you think that they have some type of... This can probably even bring more. If you got all that food, if these businesses was to set up some type of plan where the food that they do make and that they don't use, you make a list for it, and you have someone come pick it up to drop it off at a shelter or something. Because I'm saying that's creating another job. But then again, you're helping somebody because all that food is being thrown away from the dumpster. Now, that food is in a dumpster. A homeless person or a homeless family is looking in the dumpster. Now you're trespassing them because they're in the dumpster looking for food. Now they go to jail to fill a cell and you're getting paid. But you threw food. Man, it's crazy how much of it makes no sense. It seems like when you try to gain, when there's a way to stop humanity from going crazy, there's always loopholes behind it, like helping the homeless with housing. It's crazy, man. It's so crazy, bro.
But how long would you help the homeless with housing? If you give a homeless person a house, how long can they stay there before they can get back on their feet? Because some of them, got disabilities.
Some people do have disabilities, yeah. And
everybody homeless for a reason.
I ain't gonna lie, I met a lot of people that's homeless by choice that would rather go house to house or stand outside and beg. There's people that's like that. Because, man, if you go to other countries, there's people that work for pennies, a couple pennies a dollar, by the day. They don't have none, but they're working for something. Man, they got people that stand by the highway all day, won't lift a finger. Matter of fact, I seen a man today. It tripped me out. He was sitting holding up a sign, but he was eating. Homeless guy. I'm like, that's cool. But as he's eating the food, he's just throwing the stuff on the ground.
Throwing the food on the ground?
No, he was eating, but he just littering, just throwing the stuff on the ground. Just,
probably marking his territory.
I'm like, well, you could have put it in a bag and throw it away. It's just little simple stuff like that,
Man, you just remind me of something. I remember one time walking downtown Seattle, right? by over the close to Nike Town by Deja Vu.
Yeah.
And this homeless dude asked me for some money. Now, in my mind, I'm like, cool, I give him a couple dollars. Mm-hmm. This dude gonna say, nah, hey, let me have 20.
Wait, he said, let me.
I said, man, they don't make them like they used to no more.
They used to be thankful, man. I guess.
They said, no, let me have.
Wait,
20.
how much you was about to give him? Like $2, $3?
Yeah, probably $2 or $3. And no, let me have 20. Dog, you ever had a humble person say no to the money you were gonna give him? Then sit back and try to tell you how much he wants you to give him.
No, but I think if I did, I'll probably have to be sarcastic and go get a piece of paper and write $20 bill on it and send it to him. $20. I don't know.
So you really gonna go get a piece of paper and go do that? Really, yeah, I was like, you got a lot of time on your hands.
That's too much. I give him $2.
20 cents.
20. He said, nah, let me get 20. Cool.
Yeah, I was like, wow, bro. They really changing up out here.
Wow. That was a bold. But son said, let me get 20.
Like he
at the ATM though.
Let them get 20.
That's bold. So wait, it's like a beggar.
They say you always gotta shoot your shot. Beggar can't be well, no, wait a minute. I was gonna say beggar can't be choosy.
Yo, he went. Wow, I'm dead. That's wow. Well, they like that, I guess. That's how bold they are, man. To the point where some people will feel that I think there's a person out there that will feel like that they have to give that person $20. There's somebody out there.
The thing that's bad is there's some people who's homeless and they really get rich off being homeless. Like these people end up walking to Mercedes after they get their money for the day.
Yeah. And
depending on what location you at, you can make a pretty penny.
Yeah, you in Belleville, you gonna get something. But the thing I hate is when the light's green and you can see them from a mile away, but then it get yellow and red, and you the first person right there, and they looking at you. You're like, please don't. You trying not to make eye contact.
So you be right there. You be trying to keep your face straight. You don't try to turn. Or you act like you changing the radio or something.
Man, notice you always look right and never left. Especially if you the driver, you like. That's like if you driving and your partners at the bus stop and it's raining. Cats used to do us this all the time. It used to be raining hard, and we at the bus stop, but it's like 8 of us, and they just got a little bitty little sedan. Man, they'll be like this the whole time. Go to school, say son, so you ain't gonna sit. Be like, dude, it was you and the homie.
Well, what he supposed to do if you just said like 8 of y'all? He got a little Toyota Corolla.
But then you gonna be like
3 people.
You gonna be like, say son, how far we go back?
So he's supposed to sit there. Then if he was sat up there and chose the other people, be like, oh, I thought we were tighter than that.
That's what we used to do. But I had a friend, her grandfather used to be in the truck. It was the truck that had plenty of room. Man, I used
on the back.
No, in the front. You know how they have the 2 seats, then the row seat, then the bed?
Yeah.
Like a regular Tundra truck.
Yeah.
Man, she used to wave at me every time she see me. And when it was raining, she made sure her grandpa honked.
Well, at least she was saying hello.
Dude, I'm like,
it's the thought that counts.
No, I said, yo, if you see me and it's raining and you decide to honk and wave and don't stop, don't do none of that. Just keep pushing. Tell Paw, I give him my blessings. I said, that's it. Tell him I said good morning. He ain't got a honk if he ain't gonna stop. Well, we be driving fast. You act like you can't slow down. Oh my God, that's mean. That's terrible.
So was there a stop sign close to this bus?
It was a red. It was a light right there. He could have just pulled in, scooped the brother up right quick, but nah, man.
He didn't like you like that. He liked you enough to honk, though, and they waved at you.
I think she used to tell him to honk on purpose. Cause oh, Papa, honk, huh. Then 5 minutes later, what you had me honk for, baby? Oh, that was just my friend.
We get off topic.
But no, about the schools. I don't know. I guess I don't know, man. With them opening schools up out there, it may be that the poverty, they appreciate it. Like I said, they appreciate it a whole lot more because I think they may focus on education a lot more out there because it's so limited. So by they focusing on it, just by them having a school and getting the amount of books that they get, they consume every ounce of that. And they go for it. Versus, honestly, here, man, you can fill a school up with books, computers.
They got the No Child Left Behind, so kids don't really got to do nothing to make it to the next grade.
And that's the
thing. When the teacher used to be the one who decides your kid go to the next level?
Yeah.
Now it's like the parent, the teacher don't got that power no more. From what I understand. That's how it is. If I'm wrong, y'all can let me know.
No, that's how it is, man. I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie. I always stress it, boy. Let me ask you something. You and your brother, right? Y'all a year apart. Then you got another brother. Y'all say y'all 3 years apart. I said, so you sitting in class with your brother, how would you feel? With your little brother, how would you feel? Oh, no, I feel bad. I feel plain. Then that means you need to go do this work. You know how embarrassing it is. I have a sister. I have a sister. She's 1 year under me. And I'll be like, I am not getting left back because I am not about to be sitting in the same class with her and her friends. Nope. Oh, he was in here last year. He should have stayed in class and did his work. Nah,
well, I don't know. Like now, kids get comfortable skipping school. Now, everybody skipped school before.
I didn't.
Nah, yeah, whatever.
I didn't. You never skipped school. You know who my daddy was?
You never skipped school?
Man, I always skip school.
Well, the bad thing is now kids skip school and they forget to go back to school. He'd be like, what are you skipping for? What are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to go home and play PlayStation. Like, that's it? Yeah.
You ain't skipping for a reason?
Yeah. I don't really like the way the teacher made me write my name. I'm going to go home. My parents at work.
I know why
I'm going to go kick it. And then, people get so comfortable that they don't even go, they don't want more. They get comfortable to being, regular, like mediocre.
Yeah. Well, that's the generation. Get comfortable.
Or they be like, my parents didn't graduate, so there ain't no pressure on me.
Ain't no pressure. And that's where it is. Because it's like, once the parent doesn't care, the kid gives 2 nickels. If the parents ain't gonna care about your education, the kid looking at it, why should I?
But all the high school kids, I tell them, I be like, hey, nigga, this is the easiest thing you ever gonna do right here. Going to school, sitting down, listening.
That's it.
And doing schoolwork.
That's problem.
All you gotta worry about.
Think about it. People used to tell me that older folk, my older partner, man, you got it good, man. You be like, man, school boring.
Don't be in a rush to grow up.
Yeah. You never think, and see, that's the whole thing. I used to think about it when I was away from my partners. Because if my partners and them went to my same school, like who I grew up with around the corner, and we all went to the same, like in high school, man, it would have been crazy. I don't know if I'd have graduated. Because we wouldn't have been doing, hey son, look, check it. Homegirl and her friends talk about they ain't going to school today. That's the only reason why I cut school. But then I still got to show up because I'm like, man, I can't miss too many days. My mama go, the first thing she had, hey, why your day? How many days you got missed on your report card? I'll be like, man, I'm just tortoise. Be like, no, I see the tortoise. I see late. I see absentees. I'll be like, damn.
Well, I don't know. Hey, you go to school now. It be somebody in 9th grade with a guy with a Rick Ross beard.
Nathan. Dave. Yeah, that's me. What year you was born? 76. Oh man, be like,
yeah.
You in the 8th grade? Yes, ma'am.
Man, I was watching the basketball high school playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, there was some dude out there with a full blown beard, like in high school.
I had those in junior high, 9th grade. Well, I guess that's considered high school. But nah, son. This dude had goals in the 9th grade. And he had long braids. And he had a beard. I'm like, I was scared of the dude. I'm like,
that's a grown man.
Should he be in PE teacher? What's going on, man? And they had some chicks like that too. That just look. They had chicks
with beards.
No,
some of them.
I seen a teacher that used a rock a little buzz.
Well, no, I mean you all had that cafeteria worker with the mustache.
Oh, we had plenty of them cafeteria ladies. But dude, my high school, they posted up the cafeteria lady and the janitor getting it.
Wait a minute, what?
Yep.
Wait a minute, say it one more time.
The cafeteria worker lady and one of the janitors, they was getting it in. I'm like, yo, what in the world? Be like, and I think she had a little goatee and beard.
You trying to get some extra mashed potatoes?
Man, no, this happened like a year or two ago.
Oh,
yeah.
Hope it wasn't the cafeteria.
Man,
she was trying to get the secret sauce.
You know what? It wasn't supposed to say the secret sauce. That was the egg sauce. Oh man.
Oh, speaking of high school, I do gotta shout out my high school, West Memphis. They changed the name. It used to be West Memphis Senior High. Now it's West Memphis Academy. Some.
Oh. I
gotta shout out the boys who went all the way up to state.
Oh, they went to state?
Yeah, they went to state, went to the championship.
Oh, okay.
We didn't win because, I think Jonesboro cheated. But anyway, they're going to bounce back next year. I just had to shout out West Memphis.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, wait, you said basketball, huh? How were they in football?
They
football
good in
big
football,
down
too. I mean, not big as Texas, but, football big everywhere, really.
Down south, though. Well, out here. But see, now I know down south. Did y'all have the bands?
Yeah, we had the band.
Oh man, the bands used to be the best part.
That's what I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to the Battle of the Bands.
Dude,
is that at LSU or that's at Morehouse?
At Grambling.
At Grambling.
Southern and Grambling, boy.
I want to go. Yeah, I wanted to go to that.
That'd be they're like that. That halftime show, son. They be doing the formations. Dude, man, they be having the majorettes, I'm about to say the bachelorettes, not the
bachelorettes. You stuck on bachelorette. You said that in the last episode. You had your bachelorette party.
I was like, wait a minute. I did not have a bachelorette party. But, yeah, they be having a whole everything when it comes to the band, man.
That would be cool to go see, though.
Oh, yeah. The kids are just like it, just how all the instruments to get them in for them. Dun, 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 and they'll do like a sample song.
Did you go to one?
Break time, folks. We coming at y'all introducing our new network that we're on, Tribulation Saints Podcast Radio. Also our other networks that we rocking with us. Esquad affiliates and also Fat Lowe's Radio. All day, every day.
And if you want to be on the show and think you got a good conversation piece, hit us up so we can schedule something at 253-234-7149. And hey, your boys out here making move. We out.
Battle of Bands? I went.
At Grambling, Louisiana?
All that. Grambling and something. Grambling is in, I think it's, don't quote me, y'all. Grambling is, I think it's in Lafayette or Baton Rouge, maybe. I'm not sure. But, man, we went to Nichols State. My cousin.
You got me thinking. You know, different nationalities at Grambling now?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
What?
Like, I think a different nationality at all the HBCUs now.
HBCU?
Historical Black College.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because one of my daughter's friends went down to Grambling from up here.
From up here?
Yeah.
All the way up here?
All the way up here.
Man, I think it's just the culture itself down there that attracts people to go down there. Because that's the only way somebody from up north will want to go down south is if they'll go down there and experience the culture. Because honestly, man, when you leave, like me for instance, I left New Orleans and I've been gone for a minute.
You've been gone for a long time.
I've been gone for
you might well be Seattle-tized. You was a Washingtonian.
I'm a Washingtonian. But once you look back at it, you be like, yo, when you go back and you start doing stuff that you never did when you went down there. Like me.
Teriyaki.
No, man. No, I mean like when you go back, you'll do like actually go sightseeing around the neighborhood. Because I only went to Bourbon and the French Quarters, but it's not like I paid attention to the art that's around everywhere.
Because you were used to it.
I was used to it.
Everyday life.
Exactly. So I was just like, man, I'll go there now, son. It's just cool. I'm like, yo, that's what's up. But I'm like, I still can't live there. So I'm like, I'm good. I didn't got used to the Seattle life. And that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It's not a bad thing for the simple fact,
cause people sure ask why you up here.
A lot, you know what? And people say, why you come all the way to Seattle? Be like, you live in
the hood.
Oh yeah, you live in the hood. Well, you couldn't live anywhere else. It's just a simple fact. I like how it is up here because you know what I'm saying. You can up down there once they start reconstructing the hood.
Gentrification.
Something
like that. I would close.
Gentrification. People start to scatter, and once they start to scatter, they're everywhere, and that means the places that are decent becomes a little worse. Then before you know it, word get around, oh, y'all should come over here. That's the same thing that happened with Texas, man. New Orleans came over. Honestly, they came over and took over.
I don't know if they took over.
Man.
I don't think they took over that either. I mean,
dude, they was going. Dude, it was to the point, man, it was on Facebook. They had a New Orleans versus Houston page. People used, man.
Well, that could, New Orleans came over trying to take over them people's hoods. You just can't go take over somebody's hood.
Say, bro, that's New Orleans for you, dog. People will go on your own land, try to take over. You're like, did you just come in my backyard and just set up shop? That's what they try to do. And you know what I'm saying, Cass is like, nah, partner, hey,
that's a good segue for our next topic.
Which one?
Why when people gonna fight, they always say where they from?
I don't know. You know what made me change that?
You see, because I was wondering, because I was out, mind my business.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember where I was. I didn't know I was out minding my business. Had to put that part in there for somebody to be like, yeah, he always does somebody's business.
Always, yeah.
And, two dudes probably gonna fight. And one dude was like, hey, I'm from so-and-so. We don't play that. We don't play that stuff. I'm from so-and-so. Until he got hit. Then he like, you know what? I really don't feel like fighting today.
That's what he said?
You lucky you caught me at the wrong time.
That's partner. What he said?
Yeah. And skedaddled.
He's just...
And that was, I'm just wondering, like, why was somebody getting into it? They all got to yell where they from. Like, that's really helping them at that time right there.
I think it's more like a fear thing. I think that's for... man, somebody told me, I ain't gonna lie, somebody told me, man, you from New Orleans, man, you crazy. I'm like, dude, come on now. And that's how growing up, that's how Cat was. Man, I'm from the 9th wall. I'm from the 7th wall. I be like, I go to church.
What?
I was like, I go to church. That's why I'm always at. But I learned that from up here because I took it as far as basketball. A Cat, very cool with the Cat now, man. He came to the court. He had on, everything was backwards. He had on backwards sweats. He had on a backwards shirt that was dirty. The shoes he had on looked like he was playing in it. And I'm sitting there, I got on a tank top, I got on some shorts, kind of like with the matching shoes. So I'm feeling fresh. Like, I'm okay in basketball. Just okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time, this is like 06. And, I was like, well, hey, you want to play? And he just had the ball. He wasn't talking to nobody. He was quiet. I'm like, yeah, I'll take something right there. You want to run? So I get the ball, like, yeah. Cause mind you, I'm going off of how he looked, like what he got on. I'm like, man, some poo look. Man, he put it between his leg. I'm like, okay. He put it between his leg again, okay. He crossed it on. I'm like, all right. He shot it. I'm like, let me try this again. Let me go take out. Man, I took out, gave it to him. I went to set him a screen. That boy hit me with a pass. I'm like, I can't judge a book by its cover. And ever since then, every single time I run into some people, like, they be cool, I'll be playing basketball with them. Somebody will always end up saying, oh, man, where you from? I be like, man, I'm from such and such, man. They be like, oh, how you start talking to people, then they ask you, oh, man, what you do,
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, oh, man, I'm a 3rd-degree black belt. I be like, you like Ant. I would have never thought Ant did UFC. I would have never thought John was a boxer. And I'm like, you just never know. You just get into it with somebody.
They horrible at basketball.
Man. Ant was guarding me the other day, so man. I'm like,
I know Ant gonna say something about that.
I almost dunked on him. I couldn't get
Yeah, he probably almost smacked net.
I smacked the mess out the net. What you mean? I LeBron James them nets, man. But yeah, with that, man, I don't know. Somebody was to tell you that if you was getting into it with them, what would you do?
It won't matter at that point in time where you from.
Man,
it's about where you going.
I'm from New Orleans. Sure, well, look, I'm going to Texas next week. Would you try to book a flight? Just start laughing. Oh man. I guess it is like a deflection. Some people like that. I literally heard a dude change up his attitude towards somebody because of somebody said where he was from. And it was up here too. It was high school cat. He was like, yeah, man, my mama, dog. Let him touch me, dog. Let him touch it. It was like, man, that's such and such from Hoover. When he like, oh, dog, I ain't messing with him, bro.
Oh, he said you from Hoover. That's different. That's a game.
No, he was naming a street or something.
Oh,
he was naming he. I just used that for instance, but it was somewhere else, some street name. I'm like, wait, what? His mama had him outside on that street? I guess so. I'm like, he changed up everything about it. He was talking hard too until they told him who it was. He was like, yeah, man, let anybody come over here, bro. My brother come over here and smash. He was like, that's such and such. He was like, say, bro, I ain't gonna mess with him, bro. He crazy. I'm like, you went from gangster to just like innocent for a second, bro. I'm like, no.
Sometimes your life do flash before your eyes.
It must have, that name.
Yeah, before you mess up.
I guess that must have been like Tukey. man, whoever it is, I whoop him. It's Tukey. Hey,
Well,
just
you
get the
know,
dope.
the
Just answer the
baddest
dope,
people
please.
are not the loudest in the room. It's the quiet one you have to watch out
That's
for.
I always tell people that, man. People be like, man, he quiet, man. He ain't gonna do nothing. I say, all right, take my food or touch me. Watch what happens. Oh, man.
Well, we got to keep it moving, but right now,
Where
we're
we
going
at?
to do a special segment.
Where we at?
We at 44.
We at 44?
Yeah.
Damn.
We're going to do a special segment called Get It Off Your Chest, JR. This is where young JR vent some stuff off his chest. Probably weekly, and if he's not here, I'm pretty sure I can take it over. But right now, we're going to hand it on over to JR to get it off his chest.
How y'all doing out there? This is JR. Coming to you live on March 11th. But what I got to get off my chest is, you know what? Children.
Yeah.
You have to love them at all times.
Who said that? Oh, you're right.
You have to love them at all times. But you also have to whip that ass wherever you at. Sometimes it can be subtle with a simple grab with a little muscle to it. Well, you know, you get those. Be like, come here. Come here. Don't you ever in your life. Because I say that, I was talking to my neighbor, and when it comes to kids, you have to put them in your place, because depending on if the child is yours, and how long you've been in that child's life, especially if you are a step parent, soon as you can, you have to make a boundary on how y'all want to come together and raise that child, so that child don't get out the way with the step parent. Because the moment that child gets out the way and that step parent is letting you know, you may disagree because y'all haven't set that boundary yet. That's why I say that the quicker you do it, the better it's off, because you're going to find yourself going back and forth over that child, because step parent can see, yo, this is a big problem. I'm coming into his life and I'm letting you know for the simple fact that you need to deal with this young man or this young lady. Because if not, it's going to be the main cause for us to have friction in our relationship. And once you have friction, it can be a good relationship, but because you feel a certain kind of way because your child wasn't raised, or you didn't raise a child a certain way, hey, it's better for the child, because our kids are the future.
Our kids believe in the future.
Hey, that's legit. Sing it, Kel. I got this song.
Used to be a backup for what's your name. You know, I don't want to
That's the name. I don't
want to spill the name.
No,
I want
that's
to tell
the name of them. For what's your name?
Yeah, you know.
For what's your name? That's the name of the group.
Yeah.
For what's your name? But the best thing kids can do is, the best thing you can have kids do is let them live. And I'm also in this getting here, letting them make mistakes, because I talk to my boys every time they do something, but I'm starting to let them experience their mistakes.
Yeah.
And I talk with them. I'll be like, hey, you know why you can't do such and such, right? Well, no, why? I said, okay, let me break it down to you, because you did such and such and such and such and such. They be like, all right, cool. So the moment they ask me, can they do? I said, no. Well, why can't I? Because I told you couldn't do such and such, and you did it. Or the last time we talked about this, you didn't do it how I asked you to do it, so you can't do it. Breaking it down to them in syllables, you know. Because sometimes the only thing they need is a good talker. Because that's all they need. is a good talking.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the only thing they need is a good whooping.
Just like Alex said, he called his special friend Mr. Belt.
Mr. Belt?
Mr. Belt.
I call mine respect.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Hey.
You know what it means to me.
I broke it down to PT.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Hey, I broke it down to my youngest. I broke it down to him so cool. I was like, bruh, put yourself in your shoes with somebody who's doing something wrong. Put yourself in your shoes.
Put yourself in your shoes.
Put yourself.
He already put himself in his shoes, though. They his shoes.
Well, hey, he didn't have them on yet.
Okay.
That's
okay.
why I said,
okay.
put yourself in your shoes.
You caught me off guard.
See, that was a bar inside of a bar.
I got you. That was deep.
That was a deep punchline.
Philosophical. Spell that. Okay, forget it. Just go and go.
I can spell that. Just let me go to my dictionary.
Nah, it's gonna be a while. He bringing out the phone. Now don't forget. Just go and go.
Dictionary. But I broke it down to him. I said, criminals cry depending on how bad of a criminal they are. Like when they go in front of the judge,
yeah,
and they get their sentence and they cry. They like the one guy who the meme is about.
Oh, the basketball player.
He's nice, by the way. That's the funny part. He's a monster. But I say they cry after they hear what they get. After they know what they did, they cry. And I said, now bring it back before you did all that.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
You know what was going to happen. You do know that, right? You're like, well, yeah. You know the reason why you was doing what you was doing, right? Well, yeah. I said, so there's no reason you should get upset with the consequences. He was like, well, you're right. I said, well, okay, well, you did such and such. Just like they had to go into the judge, I'm the judge. You in my house? This is my courtroom. I told you your sentence. I told you why. I even asked you why you did what you did, and you told me why. So, consequences, that means you can't get mad, and after I give you your sentence, that whooping, and punishment, you can't get upset, and you can't run from respect. What's respect? The belt. So now, whenever he do something or he'll say something, I say, hey, I got respect on the other hand. PC, I'm sorry. I'm good, PC. I'm like, you sure? Respect is always on the way. You're right. You good, PC.
Woo! And there we go.
But hey, teach one.
Each one teach one.
Each one. Wait, each one teach one. Is that how I go? Each one teach one. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
JR got it off his chest.
Got it off my chest. Oh,
it looked like he lifted some weight off his shoulders.
I got more coming to you soon, so I'm sure.
Yeah, every week. It's going to be a get it off your chest, JR.
Get it off your chest, JR. Hold up. I need to make that a segment.
But we do have some questions from people who email us or, call in and stuff like that. And they want to have our take on these questions. And that's what we're here for, to help y'all try to figure some of this stuff out.
Best as we can.
Now, the first one is from Rick in Arizona. Shout out to you, Rick. But his question is, what would you do if you was married for 10 years and you have 2 kids together? Then you find out that's your cousin. JR, the floor is yours.
Well, let me tell you. Is she fine?
I guess she's in the family.
Well. Yo, that would be
taking off the glasses.
Oh man, that would be extremely. Okay, question: how far down the line of a cousin is it?
It don't say.
It don't say. Okay.
Hey, come on! Now you can't be laughing at Rick. You're supposed to be serious, helping him out.
Yo, it's hard to help him out if I would be shocked. Because the only thing you'll be thinking about was, I was waxing my cousin for 10. How many years you say 15 or 10?
10.
I've been waxing my cousin for 10
They got
years.
2 kids together.
And we have 2 kids together in a wonderful
I guess
house.
it's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late.
But think about it. How would you see yourself if they gave you pictures of y'all when y'all was small?
But then somehow they must got separated, where it's been so long that they didn't even know they were cousins. The thing I don't understand is, did they not go to no family functions together?
What? Hey, that could be the think about it.
But I guess if both of y'all from out of town and y'all moved somewhere, but then Facebook around,
but
you say, "Hey, my auntie Sarah."
But if you smart, if you young, say the last time y'all seen each other was 7, 8, 9 years old, and y'all family split up, or your family left, they went overseas. And you really didn't keep in contact. Because, that's how it happens.
Yeah, sometimes it do happen.
And all of a sudden, you just so happen you're in North Dakota somewhere. And that end up being
10 years, though.
But you can change in 10 years.
But I know, if y'all been together married for 10 years, who came to y'all with? Well, I guess you don't have to have a big wedding.
About
you can just go to the courthouse.
You can go, yeah.
But, somebody has to know something. Like, you didn't put no pictures up on your Facebook. I guess everybody don't have social media.
I think everybody ain't got social media.
Rick, I'm gonna tell you, Rick, it's coming from your player partner Cal.
Player partner Cal.
You're gonna have to ride this one out, Rick. At least you kept it in the family, dog.
Hey, that's the way to keep the family tree growing. Damn. I don't know, yo. That would have to be. You know what? I almost had that happen to me.
Oh my goodness!
At my grandmother's.
You trying to holler at your cousin?
No, my grandmother's repast. We found out that we didn't find out, but my girlfriend at the time, she was with me. And her mom came to pick her up, right? So, that being said, she ended up seeing her uncle. Her mom seeing her uncle. She was like, walking through hey, how you doing? Uncle such and such? I looked at her like, what you mean, uncle? This my people's. What you call the people uncle for? She was like, oh, that's my uncle. So she asked my mom, hey, how do you know my uncle such and such? And I forgot how it happened, but it wasn't, we not together no more, let's just say that.
I guess you weren't trying to keep it in the family. You weren't trying to make it stronger.
We didn't break up after that, because we found out that we wasn't related.
That's what they all say.
But it's New Orleans, so I'm glad. But she ended up, her uncle ended up finding out that the girl he was with for like 5+ years, they were related. Like,
did he break up with her?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and she was cold. I ain't gonna lie.
I just wonder, like, if that's your cousin.
Yo, it's like you find.
But then, like Rick's situation, that's his cousin, but he don't say like which, like where down the line. But then they got kids. So the kids your cousin or your kids? Or your kid cousins? Think about it.
The brother and sister can be close cousin brothers and sisters.
The brothers and sisters? No, they're cousins. Oh, okay, the brothers and sisters. Okay. I don't get it.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, Rick, you gotta ride it out, Playboy. That's all I gotta tell you.
Well,
you in too deep now. You like LL Cool J. You in too deep.
He been riding like she been riding. What, be together? Oh, man.
Listen, only your family's tree is getting stronger, buddy. That's all I can tell you.
The roots burned deep.
Yeah, they really deep.
Oh, man. That's all, man.
Can't nobody tell you didn't do what you had to do to keep your family together.
Hey,
you just took it to a whole nother level.
That DNA is crazy.
But Are you done talking to Rick?
That man, I don't know, man. Rick, I don't know. How would you feel? Think about it. You find that out, right? And your cousin slash wife. Well, how would you look at your wife after that, though? Think about it.
The same way you've been looking at her for 10 plus years.
But you find out she your cousin, you be like,
listen, man, it's nothing on no girl that he haven't seen yet.
Oh man,
that's all I'm saying. He might well ride it out now.
Well, at that point, he has no choice.
Yeah, he don't got no choice.
But think about it. You find that out, and y'all trying to have y'all time, and or even when you going to sleep, you just like.
I mean, what you gonna say?
That's my cousin.
You do look like my Uncle Larry.
You gonna figure out like. I asked you if you look like somebody named such and such. You told me no.
It's too late. You gotta ride it out. There's nothing you can do. 10 years in and 2 kids. Listen, you ain't having problems in your marriage. You might want to try to sweep that under the rug.
Sound like the government. Ain't nobody gonna know. Oh man, that's so bad.
But now we have our second one. Elizabeth from South Dakota, thank you for listening. South Dakota. That's how we know we made it.
South Dakota.
When you in South Dakota, you did something right.
Man.
Because I don't think it's nothing in South Dakota.
But Dakota.
Yeah, you ever met a person from South Dakota? Nope. Okay.
It's South.
North? Nope.
Nah, you're
no. Right. This one says, hey Jerry and Cal, love your show. I just have a question. I want your input. I guess that's what we're here for. My husband takes a trip with his assistant every other month. Every time I try to reach him while he's away, he says he doesn't have service, even though he's supposed to be in mostly a big city or a city, within city limits. So I only get a text back from him from time to time till he get back. What do you think it could be?
Metro PCS.
This ain't funny. What the? It's supposed to be Elizabeth. She need our help.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You gotta forgive me. I'm
cricket.
Sorry. Delete that part. I'm sorry.
I'll let you start this one off.
Why? I just said that. I need to go last. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
She wants to keep it real?
Just keep it real. Well, so every time he goes somewhere,
he can't be in the city without service.
He can't be, because city has the most
Every
service.
city has the most service.
Now, does he have Verizon? Because if he has Verizon, that's an even, like...
Well, she don't say what service he got.
She don't say what service he got.
But all I'm saying is this. He with this assistant. Sound like hate to tell you this, Elizabeth, but it sound like your boy stepping out.
It's like R. Kelly stepping in the name.
It's how Elizabeth's husband got his groove back.
You say that's how he got his groove back?
That's how he got his groove back. No, I can't be sure. I'm not a detective. I'm just giving you my opinion.
Well, every time
he could be out there working, or he could be out there watching her twerking. You just don't know.
Working or twerking. Yep, and the assistant is close to him, so
I'm surprised she don't try to call the assistant.
That would have been the first person.
But then what if she don't answer? She said she get texts back from time to time. So that must mean he do get service. You gotta get service to send a text out. Yeah. He ain't calling though. Because she probably want to FaceTime.
Instant service sucks.
I mean, think about it. Look at all them videos when dude call their girls and they hear the dude in the background.
Dude,
While the dude be on the phone. When the girl be on the phone, you hear the dude in the background.
Man, yeah, I don't see. I be seeing those. I don't be knowing if some of them be real, somebody be on the other end playing. But there was one dude was driving with his partners in the car, and the chick was talking to him, but she wasn't really talking to him. You just hear her moaning. What you doing? Nothing. I'm like, and the dude's on it. Oh, dog, you know what she's doing? Nah, man, not my house. Nah, I'm going over there right now, baby. What you doing, baby?
So did he go over there?
He was driving. He went over there. He was driving.
Oh, he went over there. What happened?
As he was still on the phone, I guess. He hung up by the time he got over there, but on his way while he was on the phone with her, I'd be like.
So what would you tell Elizabeth?
What would I tell Elizabeth? Well, if it's obvious, if you got that itch in the back of your throat, go with the itch. Present it to him. That's what I'm saying. That's all you can do. Look at signs.
Do you think she should take a trip with him and his assistant?
Yeah.
Even though it's for work?
Go around them and see how they act together. Catch them off guard. Because I'm pretty sure he may tell you when he doesn't go on lunch. Because at some point he has to take a lunch. Just surprise him one day and see how he reacts.
Yeah, but when you a boy on business, tell him when you're going to take a lunch.
When you're away on business?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you... Oh, is this only when he's... Or that's what he does for a living?
No. It just says, my husband I'm thinking it's work.
He only takes trips going out.
Yeah.
That's his business. He doesn't have a company there where the assistant...
Well, some people work and they have to leave for work, but she said every other month, so he take a trip with his assistant every other month. So I'm thinking he must go, travel.
Oh, so that's the only time when he acts like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I say go take a trip. Just say, man, where you going? What city you going in? Because as your wife and as a husband, I'm saying, hey, I'm going in such and such city. I'll be at this hotel. You know what I'm saying? That's only right. That's the communication part. Because if something happens, even if something was to happen to you, she can't get in touch with you, or something happens with her and somebody needs information on where are you, how could they get in touch with you? How would they know how to get in touch with you? So, yeah, I say know his whereabouts. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your husband. It's not like he's just a dude you just met, or you've been going together with for 6 months. No, he's your husband. So, yep. And I'll say this. Now, if it's what you've been thinking was going on, if he is cheating, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's up to you whether you forgive him or you don't. If you forgive him, make sure you forgive him. And you'll have to learn, or you guys will have to work through that. But if you don't, you need to leave. Because it can become brutal.
So she shouldn't give him a chance.
Well, I didn't say that. I'm saying that's when I said with the if you forgive him. If he did it and you forgive him, give him that chance and forgive him. Give him that chance to prove you that he can be a better person, that he can be a better husband. But if he does, if you forgive him and he's still showing all these signs, don't stay there, because you'll become bitter and you won't find yourself living a happy life. Now, if you don't forgive him and you need time, let him know that that's what you need in order to forgive him. Because you just don't want to be there and just prolonging a relationship while you holding what he's done. Don't just be like, look, I ain't happy with what you did. If you need your time, you need your time. And let him know that.
His assistant could just be a bugaloo.
She could, you never know. But I heard that at somewhere. The assistant, it was a principal.
A bugaloo assistant?
No, yeah. I was like, damn. I don't know.
But, well, everyone, the big 5-0 is in the books.
5-0. Damn.
We would like to thank y'all once again for rocking with your boys, tuning in. We appreciate y'all, all our Instagram peoples, all our Twitter peoples who retweet us, everybody who like us, everybody on Facebook, on the Facebook group from the bottom. We appreciate all y'all.
Yeah, everybody giving us that platform, so helping us.
And we only gonna get greater later. Be on the tune. We gonna start reaching out to different podcasters to have them on the show. So hey, you just stay tuned and you be ready.
There you go.
But I have to give y'all the inspirational quote.
What it is?
Before I'm up out of here, don't forget to go rate us on iTunes. All you need is the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. And that's it right there.
Damn. That's so true, though.
We may not be the smartest, but we surely not the dumbest. And thank you for tuning in.
You said that like you wasn't sure.
I had to think about it.
I had to double take me like, wait. Is that cool?
I thought it was going to be more.
Oh, so hey, that's all that can come out. That's it.
But we're going to let JR Dot do his thing. This is Cal signing out. Appreciate y'all. And go and do it, JR.
Well, thank everybody for tuning in. Every single day, everything. You ever had a conversation with somebody that just kept saying,
Sound like a rapper.
Bars. But now we thank everybody for tuning in for the 5-0. Man, it's been a long and fun year, just to see what we've accomplished, the great people that we've met, and like I always say, man, I give big shout out to Cal, because this the networking man right here, the manager. I give it all to this guy right here, man. We have some great ideas, man, and he keeps us working. I tell you that. I see he laughing. He know he like, yeah. But nah, man. I thank him. I just thank him for all the effort that he put in, man. And with that being said, pushing it, we both here. And it's a good feeling, because from there, man, from just from the motivation, honestly, that he would give me, it just circulates, because it feels good giving it back, and like I said, man, it's all love and support from over here. You can't do nothing. He must be talking about why I keep sniffing, huh? I don't know where this cold from. We about to go out of town. It's gonna be cool. That should be good though. But man, from the bottom, that's what we stand for: love, peace, and support. Is that it? Love, peace, and support. What else?
You're the one.
I'm coming up with it, but you can help me. This is a team effort.
Oh, no, I was supposed to be on no more.
Nah.
Hair grease?
Hair grease. That too, man.
No, it's Soul Train.
Sunset rollers, hell rollers, some bull rats.
Love, peace,
you from the South when you say bull rats.
Sure, love, peace, and support. That's enough. Man.
Love, peace, LPS.
LSP?
I was thinking about that.
No, yeah, love, peace, support. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Never. Yeah, LPS. We need to hashtag that. Love, peace, and support. That's what we stand by. And I want to shout out my guy Cass, man. He held it down with me on the stage last week, man. At Studio 7. Man, he did his thing, man. He took the show, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but look for him. Casper.
The Ghost.
Mixtape coming soon, so when it drops, we'll make sure we let y'all know, you heard, man. We'll make sure y'all go check out his music. But like we always do it every single day. Cal and J, every day. Go!